Slow it down, hold it down, roll that, slow it down, slow it down, hold it down.
I'll cut it wherever it need to be cut. So we can come in hot.
Ask niggas about their street activities, bro. You know how I give it up.
You desperate to be the black.
Vlad.
He desperate to be the black
I'm
Vlad.
trying to be the black man, bro.
I guess that's how you feel. You gonna get your foot in the door.
Yeah, that's how, for real. Yeah. Take advantage of young black men and tell their story for them.
They start running down on you for some Vlad activities. I don't know how much I'm gonna have your back.
Right,
It's gonna be a case by case situation. I'm like,
He really about that. I don't know about that.
I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never gonna be like, man, I don't know, because Vlad, he don't be giving up too filthy, bro. Like, niggas really just be talking themselves into that shit. Like,
I tell you who
he
really
be asking them questions and be like, oh, give it up, please.
I tell you who
Be
really
real
be setting
settled.
people up. And if he wasn't black, people would look at him more. Academics be setting a lot of people up, especially with the whole Chirac thing.
hey, man. Well, I agree. Academics be
That's
saying
his boy,
niggas.
man. He be on here
Bro, come
defending
on,
him
dog.
every other episode.
wow.
I don't be defending the nigga. I just be like, bro, the nigga built a platform, and it's like I can't hate on him, bro. Like, it's not the way I want to build my platform.
Yeah.
And I can kind of understand where he was coming from, but it's like, you got to stand up when these questions being asked, like, bro, why you create this platform, or I'm gonna slap the shit out of you because you was talking hella bad, and then you just like, perhaps, like, nah, bro, like, stand on your shit, like. And now he's standing on his shit about why he did the war on Iraq, but you should have stand on that shit when Vint Menzel came to you and was like, bro, I'm about to slap the dog shit out of you.
Vic Mensa.
Yeah. That's the only thing I don't like. It's like, bro, if you're gonna have these conversations and like pick like people in situations because you are releasing footage that artists are uploading themselves, but you're just reposting them, then yeah, you need to be able to stand behind that shit on wherever you do or wherever you say. That's why I kind of do fuck with Black. He do just stand behind that shit and be like, well, you said it, nigga. Like, what she want me to do? If you need me to cut it out, I'll cut it out for you. But if you're not going to ask for me to cut it out, I'm not.
Is he cutting it out if you ask to cut it out?
Yeah. That's what he said. I don't know that nigga.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah.
So, I could be. But anyways, welcome back to another episode from us to you, a podcast from a nigga point of view. I'm your host, Stu. In front of me is Slick the Engineer. To the right of me, we got a special guest.
Appreciate it.
Marquise.
I have to do this for the sixth man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
No
y'all
problem.
having me, man.
No problem, man. How you living today, bro?
Man, I'm alright, man. I can't complain.
That's what's up, bro. How you doing, Slick, man? How was your weekend, bro?
Still going, but it's cool so far.
That's what's up. Well, shit, we here, man. We just here kicking back, talking shit, asking a couple questions, you know. My man's got a clothing line.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and shout that shit out.
Genev. Genev, you can follow me on Instagram at genevclothing.us. All that. And yeah.
Okay. How that shit come about, bro?
I pretty much, because I'm a very fashionable person through high school and all that. So I've always wanted to start my own business. I didn't know what it was. Because going to work every day kind of makes me feel kind of, you know, I don't know, like you got to build your P's and Q's.
Trapped in that white man's system.
Right.
Yeah, you about to get this nigga in his bag.
Yeah, like you can't do this or they'll fire you or this, that, and the third. So I'm like, man, I just want to create something on my own that I enjoy doing. So really, I saw people on Instagram doing it and scaling their business. I was like, you know what, let me try it. So I actually started around October. I did a rebrand from my old one, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take it serious and see what happens.
What was the old one called?
Loyal Apparel. But when I did that, I was like, you know, I want something a little bit more that I can say professional.
Yeah, I was about to say, what made you like get to that point where you was like, nah, man, I need a rebrand? Like, how did you come to that? Like, a lot of people don't know when they need a rebrand. Yeah. Like, they'll drag whatever they doing all the way to their grave,
right?
And not like realize, like, nah, man, I need to switch it up and bring some new sauce.
Like, I was at home smoking, and when I smoke, like, it gets the creative juices flowing. So I was just like, man, Loyal Apparel. I was like, I don't know. And if I gotta say I don't know about something, then I already know I gotta change something because I'm second guessing it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me think of a different name, logo, all that, because it wasn't clicking for me. And I was like, you know what? Janelle, because that's my grandmother's name in French, and she's a very, very big part of my life. So I was like, you know, if I can incorporate her somewhere in it, it'd be
mean more,
exactly.
Yeah, that's
so
dope.
after I did that, I had to come up with a logo, and I was just like, it just felt better. It felt like unique, and it felt organic. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with that.
I definitely know what you're saying because like when I'm making music and like this shit just don't feel like organic or like unique to me, I'm just like, that's why I ain't put out no shit lately because it's just like the shit don't feel like me, bro. And I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. But I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
What's one of the hurdles like you had to overcome while starting this business?
The legal anyway, like the whole LLC type things, you know, the bank accounts, all that. But the main hurdle was supplier because I actually had a supplier out of Pakistan who had great prices, cool dude, but their sizes are kind of different than our sizes. So their small is a little bit smaller than our small, and vice versa with every other size. So I would get sizes from them. People order a XX and it'd be too small. So it wasn't really true to size. So I had to stop messing with that, and I had to find a different one. So finding the right supplier and the right deals was kind of the main hurdle.
So you get it in bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, when I drop music and drop merch, I kind of got the print on demand online, but I'm trying to get off of that and like actually collab with somebody because you know, the print on demand, like they kind of just stamp it real quick,
right,
iron it real quick, and then ship that shit off. That should be faded,
right,
mail and shit.
Right. Yeah,
I done had a few of those.
What I do is I order from a supplier, and then I get it to my house and I take it to this print shop that I'm real close with the owners, and then I get them to do either embroidery or screen print. I usually try to do embroidery because I love embroidery, but
hell yeah, hell yeah, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it sounds like you got all the goddamn pieces to get that shit moving. That'd be the main part, like executing and like, you know, building those relationships that you're gonna need to push it. Like, you know, the nigga from Pakistan to the people that's printing.
Right,
like,
right.
For real. Like, you need all them on team.
Facts.
Right.
Dope, man.
You had mentioned the hurdles. Another hurdle is the marketing aspect. Like now it's like right.
That's a fucking hurdle.
Now with the internet, it's all about content, and like with me, I have like mental blocks when it comes to content. Sometimes it's like, what can I do? I can't do this. I ain't got enough to do this, and it's like, bro, just do it. And it's like, you know, everything is not going to go viral. You just need that one post to go viral. Really, people to attract people to that page. So.
And I mean, if I'm being honest, if it wasn't for this nigga Slick, I don't know what I'll be doing with the podcast right now because I'm not. When it comes to like content and all that shit, that's not really my area. I just like to pick the shit out and hope people fuck with it. But this nigga definitely made sure I'm on my shit, like doing the clips and making sure shit's getting posted everywhere on the social media sites.
Sure, bro. Gotta push it.
Yeah, because I definitely understand. Like, shit, he be adding. It be his ideas to do the skits, and. Shit, without this nigga, man, I don't know. We would just be over here talking about bullshit for no reason.
Social media is important, bro.
Yeah. Oh, no problem, bro.
Shit, just content creating, period.
Yeah.
So like it's just like way more important than it ever was because everybody's into it. And one thing I wanted to ask about the marketing when it comes to clothes and stuff, like what's like the biggest like I guess marketing tool when it comes to like clothing? Because I would figure it'd be like, you know, maybe hire like a few like fine bitches. Well, I don't mean to call them bitches, but and like, you know, have them rock your shit and, you know, get that shit off online. I feel like that's like a major tool right there.
People.
What's like some other like, I guess.
One of the quickest way to sell your merch is through people.
Yeah.
Like once they get something and it looks good and they post it, or their followers are like, oh, that's dope. Well, where do you get that from?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to build right now, but it's also people that take advantage of that. Like they take advantage of getting free stuff. So like you be like, hey, if you rock with the brand, post it. I see this free stuff, and then you send it to them. They do one post, and it's like, well, we didn't agree to that, but
yeah, that's always gonna be a gamble. Like doing business with niggas through social media. Yeah, I done been ready to pull up on a couple niggas addies over some social media shit.
Right.
But I definitely feel it, man.
I definitely feel it. I'm not too familiar with North Carolina. What part of North Carolina are you from?
I'm from, all right, so I usually say Raleigh, but really I'm from like the Smithfield area.
Okay.
because a lot of people don't know where Smithfield is, so I usually say Raleigh.
Where the outlets at and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I ain't been out there in a minute.
Yeah.
So is that still Harnett County or that
It's Johnson County.
Johnson County. Okay.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up out there, man?
So I grew up in Smithfield, and I also grew up in Four Oaks. I went to school in Four Oaks, which is a small, like, rural town. It's like pretty much predominantly white, which is cool. I'm cool with white people. I ain't got no problem with them. But, but you know, it was just predominantly.
You won't out there giving out nigga passes, were you?
Nah, bro. Ain't no, I don't give out nigga passes. I don't feel like that should be a thing. But anyway, it was different. Like growing up somewhere, probably in Raleigh or somewhere that's more urban would have been a lot more. I feel like inclusive for me. But everybody that I went to school with, I grew up with them, so I knew them. But I feel like I couldn't start a brand in high school where I'm from because that audience is my target audience. Like they probably will buy or support it because of me, but they won't rock it. Yeah. It's different from buying something because you fuck with someone or you like that person, but actually liking and rocking is two different things. So
facts.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
And that's a weird balance, like being from like you're going to school in this white area, but when you go home, you either in the hood or you in like a urban area, and it's like a weird dynamic because you over here doing this, and then when you go to school and you hang out with these type of people. I remember when I was in middle school and I moved to my neighborhood, kids would be like, "Oh, we don't go down there," and it's just like, "Why not? It's just a neighborhood." But when I got older, I realized, "Oh, you can't come down here because they will rob your bitch ass."
Exactly.
So it's a weird dynamic to like balance the two lives.
Why didn't they just tell us that when we was younger? Like, don't go down there, you'll get robbed. They be like, no, you don't need to know what's going down there. Just don't go down
just
there.
Just go no down there. Like,
but it's also
just
about like, it's also
just
about
getting straight butt naked.
Right. It's also how you present yourself too, because like you go to the hood or you ain't knowing whatever, you go on that tough shit like, oh, ain't nobody gonna touch me, this, that, and the third. They gonna test you. But you go like being a cool ass dude, you ain't trying to have no problems, you respectful, you all that stuff, man. Really ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
No.
Unless you go being flashy and shit. But.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So what was your high school experience like?
Man, it was kind of like, man, how can I explain it? So it was like, I see a typical like high school journey. Really, it's just a lot of white people, and yeah, but they're all cool. I never had no problems with anybody. I was always the guy who was cool with everybody. So.
I went to high school with a lot of white people.
Yeah.
I always got them niggas mixed up, though. I'm gonna keep it real. I was one of them. Especially like after graduating mad years and like niggas would bring up like some old like classmates or whatever. Like, yo, you remember what's the name or whatever? I'm like, bro, what was he, white? I'm like, bro, they all kind of looked the same to me back then. Unless we was real tight like that, I don't remember their face. You gonna have to give me a yearbook or something.
Right. Man, I tell you what's crazy. Everybody now is either married or had a kid. And it's like,
yeah.
God, it's like, man, I feel old as hell.
Yeah.
How old are you if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 25.
Right.
Yeah. Well, 26 now. My birthday was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you,
yeah,
this man right here.
Yeah, man. Shit, I'm about to be old out here, bro.
Right, man.
Mid-20s, man. It's a fun time, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Have fun, dog.
I
definitely did. A little too much fucking fun.
Trying to, get my ducks in order. I'm trying to at least get my business to it.
Yeah, at least you on your shit early, bro. That's like where it's at, for real, for real.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, because still niggas out here goofing around at our age. And it's like, bro, we damn near close to 30, bro. We gotta.
Just a lot of niggas that, it's takes them longer to figure out what drives them in life, for real. Like, what do you really want to do? Like, a lot of people really don't even fucking know that.
I just know by like 40, 45, I want down to be a millionaire. Yeah. So, hopefully before, but I want to at least have a comfortable living where I'm living on my terms.
Sure.
Yep. So you was supposed to have somebody else pull up with you.
Oh yeah.
But he ain't here.
Yeah, man. My boy Aaron, man, I don't know. I guess he had something else going on. But But he kind of backed out on me, man.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask y'all, like, okay, so how was he like growing up, and how was you like growing up? So since he's not here, you tell your side of how Aaron was like in high school.
All right, so
he can't defend himself. He should have been here, nigga.
So me and Aaron been going to school together since elementary school.
Oh, okay.
But we actually, and we would talk to each other and all that stuff. We didn't really officially hang out until like high school, like hanging out every day.
Mm-hmm.
But man, Aaron grew up, man. I remember in middle school we was on the football team. He was the smallest dude on the team, and they didn't have a practice jersey to fit him. So they had like this yellow, like old school like jersey, and they called him Blank Man. and like his shoulder pads be moving and shit. So it was like he was a small dude. But going to high school, we started hanging out, and it was like, man, I was like, I fuck with dude.
Yeah.
So we started rocking, and he always from the beginning showed loyalty, and loyalty is a very big thing for me. So I was like, you know what, it's been my dog ever since.
Yeah, nah, he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Scoop always trying to get the scoop on somebody.
Right.
Hey man,
Every homie I have come through here, he'd be like, yo man, what was this nigga slick like when he was younger, man?
just want to make sure y'all real niggas, man.
Luckily nobody outed me out yet and said nothing too crazy.
Right.
Yeah, just gotta make sure y'all been real niggas from the jump, man.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
I definitely got a couple of stories where niggas might be like, I don't know if that nigga Scott was real that day. That day he might have folded.
That day you was in school hopping, Ali?
Nah, man, come on now.
Social media was talking, bro. I kind of heard about you. I wasn't even looking for it. I heard about you. I was like, oh, school. Hold up.
Man,
I didn't know you had certain things on your resume.
Hey man, I was out there,
Yeah.
got a little respect to
Allegedly?
my name. Yeah, got a little respect to my name. You feel me? But I had to earn that shit. You feel me?
It's cool to like randomly see niggas big you up and on some real shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. All right.
It's a weird feeling because it's
I'm
like
about to watch how I talk to school, but right.
oh no, hell no.
God damn.
It's a weird feeling when niggas, because every time I go back to my city, because I'm from Virginia Beach, it's a weird feeling when niggas just be saying like, bro, remember we used to do this and do that, and it's like, man, I kind of grew up out of that.
Right.
I ain't really trying to keep talking about that shit.
Right.
I feel it.
Yeah, shit, some of this shit make me a little uncomfortable, but it'd be funny when I got the proof. I was that nigga in my time, and I see certain niggas now they acting like they was tough in high school, and it's like,
Pull their car.
yeah, we was,
You know what I
some
wish
young
though,
niggas.
man?
It was
Like when people come up, like you said, they come up to me. We did this, like the old shit. I wish somebody that I came up with would come up like, hey yo man, I got this going on. I got this going on. Like you trying to do this, you trying to do that. Like come up with something like now. Like it's just something now and like make it like even bigger than it was back then. What you talking about now? So it's
Facts.
like, man, I ain't really trying to hear that. Oh, what we used to do, all this, that, and the third. Man, it's like, what's up with it now?
Facts.
Yeah, niggas be stuck. Well, a lot of niggas don't be growing, man. So like, they stuck in them times.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I can't do it, bro. But and if you don't want to fully talk about this, we can cut it. We can cut it out.
Right.
What you about to do, man?
I gotta get in my bag a little bit.
You can
dog.
warm up before
Exactly.
you
About
go
to
to
get messy.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Gotta get in my bag a little bit, dog.
You
man.
good, man. Go ahead.
Do you,
man.
man?
The way I met this man was on some other shit, and he's a big smoker. So that's how I met this man. I met this man by by the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When did you find your love of marijuana?
Vlad.
So,
Vlad
like,
warm up. Layup line. Vlad did a layup line.
It's a softball. It's a softball.
See, nah, man. It's just that it's always been around my family. Like people in my family have been smoking ever since I can remember. So it's kind of like it's always been around me. And at first I despised it though because like I would see people smoking or I see one of my homeboys like spend his last $20 on like some bud or whatever, and I'm like, your last been on bud? What the fuck? So I'm like, man, I ain't fuck with that. And then I remember one day, me and my cousins were at my cousin and my homeboy at my grandmother's house, and she was gone. And they bought some bud, and they were like, shit, smoke it with us. I said, all right, bet. Smoked it, hopped on the game with them. Shit, ever since then, it's been on. It's been on for real. But the thing is, I'm a big advocate of if you can smoke and do what you gotta do, you good. But if you don't want the people that smoke and feel like you ain't doing shit or you gotta go to sleep or you ain't really on your shit, then smoking may not be for you.
Yeah.
So I never tell people like I meet somebody who doesn't smoke. I never tell them, oh, hit this, smoke this. It's up to you because it may affect you differently than it affect me.
Mm-hmm.
You may smoke and can't get shit done. You can't drive, so it's like I never put that on nobody.
Yeah, I'm one of them niggas. If I smoke, I can get shit done, but it's not gonna be the best quality. That's why I don't. When I do the podcast, I might hit the blunt every once in a while, but like when we got guests, I'm not like really hitting the blunt because I gotta be focused, man. You know, gotta be able to answer these Vlad questions.
That's another pod. Another pod episode, man. You've been doing this what, 2 years now?
2 years, man. But
You ain't in cruise control yet?
Nah, man.
It's crazy, man.
I'm still. So, if North Carolina legalized marijuana, do you see yourself entering the field of selling marijuana the right way? Because I got a homeboy, that's what he's doing in Virginia Beach. And, you know, now it's legal. He can do his thing out there how he's supposed to do it. Is that like one of your business plans when they legalize it down here?
It may be. I don't know. I still gotta, because I was doing some research about the whole licensing and stuff like that.
It's gonna be a whole bunch of licensed weed man out here.
Right.
You mad weed man?
Exactly.
They're gonna have a license on here. Right.
And the
Gotta pay taxes now.
Exactly.
Shit.
I was just about to say that the taxes and the pricing for the licenses is ridiculous. So I'm like, if it makes sense and it's worth it, and I can go in with somebody, you know, share the risk, then I would do it. But I wish I knew the name. Let me find my phone. But my girl's friend has a dispensary in I want to say Maryland, whatever.
Shout out to MD.
Yeah, and they're doing it. So I'm like, it's possible. But for me, I'm just like, if I find the right situation, then I may. But who knows?
Okay, I got you. What about you, Slick? When they legalize it, you gonna be?
I feel like at any moment I can just hop in and start fucking with the weed shit again.
Yeah.
Cause I did it before, but it ain't, ain't no super passion of mine. It's just like, I like this.
Right, exactly. I'm a smoker, really, and I like,
It's like the smoking, getting my vibe. I don't really
exactly.
have to deal with people selling skill and shit.
Yeah. Right.
Making sure you don't short me, asking me to front you and all that. It's like I don't be wanting all that for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not
Shit get annoying. Man.
Exactly, and it always be the same ones asking for fronts. Like, bro, you ain't.
If it's profitable, I mean, it ain't out the door. I'll fuck around and sell some weed again for real.
But I feel like,
why not?
I feel on fronts. The fronts is to get you your foot in the door. Like you be like, hey man, I fucked up my last bag. I may need you to front me something. Okay, cool. But every time you come, you shouldn't be asking for no front. You should have made enough money for the last 2 packs.
Oh yeah.
I say, I don't know, man. If you got that resume for the front, I guess like niggas know you solid. The front is cool. I guess, but it's still a gamble.
Yeah,
it's definitely a gamble. Niggas will definitely run off.
So
yeah, I ain't never got that. I ain't never get into my drug dealing bag like that where niggas was like, hey, let me go up front. And I'm like, I ain't never had that much on me where I could just do shit like that. But being around it, seen some things. But shit, you got anything else you want to ask them before we go straight into pod mode?
Shit, not really, bro. Felt like told us your whole life story.
right, man.
Was that like 23 minutes?
Yeah, man.
Felt like you got it out there, man. Anything else you wanna drop a what's the name or whatever before we go crazy?
Yeah, man. Just don't forget to follow my Instagram and everything, man. I seen the info. Maybe y'all could put it on the screen or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, man. Support me.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit. So, like, how do you find those like your suppliers? How do you find those type of people?
Either through other brands or you just do your research. Really, mine is I took this clothing brand class. It was like a 6-week class, but it was online. And one of the things that they did was they sent out a vendor list, and you go through each vendor and figure out which vendor works for you, and it's like your niche or whatever. And currently, I purchased from this vendor in Houston.
Okay.
So, my last 2 purchases was from a vendor in Houston, and they have very good quality stuff. So, I think I'm gonna rock with them. But really, you can have more than one vendor. Like, you have one vendor for like hoodies and sweatshirts. Have one vendor for T-shirts, because for spring I plan on doing like vintage T-shirts. like vintage brand T-shirts with like maybe like a sports theme or whatever.
Yeah.
And the vendor I'm using for that is totally different than the vendor I'm using now for hoodies and everything.
Okay.
So have more than one vendor.
Okay. So you're willing to do collabs like if
Oh, yeah.
like if I came to you like, hey man, we trying to get some first class collabs out, bro.
Oh yeah. But like, just to clear it up, I'm gonna do a collab with someone who's serious. I don't want to do a collab with someone who's like, oh man, I just started this, that and the third. I'm trying to collab with you. Like, shit, I just started too, but you know, don't come.
Are you trying to like do this, or
right? Exactly. Or,
you trying to play with something?
Right. Exactly. So
I have to do this for the 6-man award.
6-man, but I feel it.
I feel it. I definitely feel it, man. All right, shit. Where we going, Slick? Where you trying to take us, dog?
I don't know, man. What type of news been going crazy out here in these streets? That from us to you, gang gotta goddamn address, man.
Nigga, the world been going crazy, bro. Black History Month. I don't know if this is this Black History Month is kind of wild.
Okay. Yeah, because Black History Month is a little different this year.
This is a different type of Black History Month, and I don't know.
Are you mad at it? Are you mad at the Black History Month that we're having, or is it? What is it, man? Tell me how your Black History Month experience is going so far.
I feel like we are giving it up. We're giving it up, but I don't know if we're giving it up in the best light of how black people should look. And
giving it up the worst way.
Yeah, and some niggas are giving it up a little too freaky. But I mean, they can live their life how they want to live their life. But I guess, yeah, man. How you feel about this Black History Month?
Yeah, man. Black History Month so far has definitely been eventful. You know, everything from fades to hacks to white people dropping N-words and compilations being dropped for everybody to share. And yeah, man, it's been different, man. I haven't really hasn't been that much celebrating black people. Like, have you is there anybody out there doing like a Black History Day thing? I'm
gonna keep
like,
it a band
this
with
is a famous person in Black history that you should know today. Like, I haven't heard nobody bigging up nobody from back then. No. I just been seeing mad drama, bro.
Just mad drama. And I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I saw a tweet
Brian
where
Flores and all of that. Like, just saw niggas getting. I mean, I seen black people getting active. You can't be mad at that.
Nah,
getting
I'm
active
never
Black
mad.
History Month. So give it up for that, I guess.
I'm never mad at. Oh damn, that's gonna sound crazy. I'm not gonna say that. That was about to sound super wild. That was about to be crazy.
Give it up.
Nah. You thought I was gonna have problems with Harlem? I was gonna have problems with some Dominicans. I saw a tweet. I saw a tweet yesterday where a lady was like, "Nah, bro, nah, I got love for the Spanish community." But I saw a tweet yesterday where a lady was like, "Send a black man $20 for a haircut." And I sent it to a couple of young ladies, and they didn't do it at all. They just
send it to them.
No, I sent a tweet. It was like, "Hey, bro, it's Black History Month. I'm a black man. I need a haircut."
Oh no, females ain't doing that.
Then nobody sent me $20.
Doing that. You done wasted.
If you had to guess, what was the percentage of the chance that you think, like, out of 100 that you thought they was gonna send the 20?
To be true, bro, I knew it was like a 5% to 10% chance, but I was just like,
so you just
let me shoot in the dark, and maybe one of them be like, you know what, I fuck with you. Hit this 20, dog.
You Andre Drummond just shooting threes.
Exactly.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm gonna shoot the 3, bro. I'm gonna shoot my
exactly.
shot.
You need to step in the paint.
Yeah, I should have. I should
move a little closer.
Right.
Should have found a big girl that had low self esteem.
Oh yeah, hey, I had a question for y'all. What's cool?
Yeah, good.
What's on my mind? What y'all think about the whole the baby and what's Shorty's brother name?
I don't know his name. Brian.
It was something Bills.
Yeah,
Brian Bills.
I'll let y'all talk about it. I'm gonna find
Brandon
some footage.
Bills. I personally feel like the baby did what he was supposed to do. I feel like if you're talking shit about a man online and saying, "When I see you, I'm gonna whoop your ass," then when you see that man, it shouldn't be no talking. It shouldn't be like, "Hey, bro, let me talk to you like a man." Nah, bro, you might as well get your shit off.
Yeah. See, my thing is, how you gonna try to disrespect or come at a millionaire and his crew around and expect him not to jump you. Like, this man is the cash cow. Like, this man take care of all of us. And you think you about to come in here and talk shit and fight him one-on-one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And for you to just expect a one-on-one fade with a superstar is fucking insane, dog. I don't even get why you even thought that was going to happen.
Right.
But I don't get why you thought you can talk shit online, and then when you see him, hey, bro, let's talk like men and see if we can solve this problem. Nah, a lot of, especially niggas from the Carolinas, they're not moving like that. Niggas is, when they see you, they really gonna have hands and feet placed on you when you talking about sending threats.
Yep.
Is that when he was?
I'm about to say, which one you want me to play, when he was talking shit before the fade or after the fade?
I want to, no, because I want people to really,
he got faded?
yeah, I want people to really understand, like, you can't just talk shit and think like nothing is gonna happen and think shit is gonna be fair. Like, no, nigga.
So I had a question. Cause I see you got his post ass whooping rant on, but my thing is when you listen to this, he says nigga like 30 something times. Is he black?
I think he's Spanish.
Yeah, he's Spanish.
That's what they are. Like, Spanish descent.
Yeah.
Nigga, I bet you knocking little guys out here and there. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do that to me, first off. So this is what we're gonna do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the hospital right now. I got in a car accident. I got a up neck. I still beat your ass with my neck like this, bro. On God. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we gonna do. When you come to the West Coast, bro, which I know you be out here, we gonna catch this one-on-one fade, bro. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one fade to see what happens between me and you. I want to see how much of a gangster you are. Knocking little.
Like,
I mean, he did say one-on-one, I guess, but like you thinking a nigga just gonna respect you,
right?
Offering the one-on-one, and you showing up dolo at the bowling alley. Where were they? Were they on the West Coast?
Oh yeah, they was in LA.
I didn't know where they was at.
LA.
And that's
funny.
And that's why I'm just like, bro, you talking hella tough, and you talking about one-on-one phase. It's like, bro, you got to realize at some point, at that part of the baby career, and he's a grown-ass man, nigga, we're not doing no one-on-one phase, bro. We're not. First of all, I don't even know you. Well, I mean, it's his baby's uncle, but I don't know you, nigga. I don't have to give you a one-on-one fade. Like, nigga, I can put hands and feel on you, and just me and my niggas can have a good old time whooping your ass. But when you get on the internet and start talking tough and then saying shit like, even with a broken neck, I can whoop your ass, I can do this, I can do that, bro, you get wherever you deserve, my nigga. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Who was there first, the baby or the bro?
It don't matter. If I'm the brother, I see the baby before the baby see me.
Was it announced or anybody? Did anybody, like, do we know? Or is that some, it's just,
I don't know.
I mean, it really don't matter, I guess, but still, it'd be crazy if that nigga was just out there on a date or something, trying to bowl the baby.
No, there was
the baby's coming. Like, nigga, what? You ain't had time to get the fuck out, so you had no choice but to hold it down.
No, they say it was somebody's birthday. I think it was London on the Track birthday or some shit like that. It was a birthday party.
Oh yeah,
that's why that the dancing nigga was there. The dancing gorilla nigga was there.
He was invited by London.
I guess so.
I don't know.
I don't know how he got there, but to get your ass whooped while a nigga is dancing in the background is kind of crazy.
He wasn't dancing while it was. I was about to say that's sick as fuck.
That'd be some sick shit.
I wish he got that off though. That would have been funny.
That would be a viral moment. But yeah, bro, like you wasn't prepared for this ass whooping, and the way the baby punched you and you flew, nigga. Like I knew, no, bro. You probably took a couple boxing classes, thought you had hands, and then you ran into a nigga that can probably throw a solid punch, and you flew, nigga. That wouldn't happen to me.
My thing is at the beginning of the video before they swung on him. It was like he walked up to the baby trying to talk, like he was trying to have a conversation with her, and look, the baby just stole off on him.
Yeah, I'm about to say that nigga wind that bitch up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You done talk all this shit. You trying to come on and talk to me?
I respect it. You don't get no like, you don't lose no respect. You stood there and got your ass whooped. Cool, but you know if
he lost respect on that one, bro, because you can't talk shit on Instagram and
that's why I kind of want to know if he walked up.
Oh, we gonna do this.
Like, did he pull up? Like, he heard the baby was there, and he, like, cause if he pulled up on him, then he was like, "Nah, you wanted the viral attention." you didn't care if the fade was coming or not. Like you probably already predicted the fade if you
Right.
went there looking. But if he was kind of there, just getting this bowling off,
Nah.
and it was like, oh, the baby's here. I ain't even got time to leave.
Right.
He's at the entrance.
He should've
Kind of
left.
like at that nigga's mercy at that point, nigga. Can you get out, nigga, and look respectfully without catching the fade?
He should have left.
Yeah, I would.
He
Shit,
should have
duck-
hit the
ducked off.
bathroom. Some shit.
I would have assessed the situation and be like, okay, the baby got 3 7-foot niggas over 300 pounds.
But he got videos of wilding out on social media asking to scrap. So I mean, he ready for it.
Who? Owen.
Yeah. What's his name? Mr. Bills.
Yeah, Mr. Bills.
What's his name? Brian Bills or something.
And that's the
Oh,
thing.
Bills.
If you was ready for the fight, bro, there's no excuses. Like you talking like you going
Brandon Bills is
Yeah.
what they call him.
You talking like you going to do this? Like there's no excuses, bro. You should have just swung off. Like, nah, bro, it's not time to have a conversation. This nigga has 7 people with him. If you don't swing, it's over for you, bro. If you don't get one good hit, you're about to get hands and feet put on you. Unfortunately, you was on a slippery ass bowling lane, so yeah, they had most control over there.
Yeah, that's the shit
But-
I was saying. Like, you lucky y'all was on them bowling lanes because
Right.
them niggas were really playing.
Right.
Had they grip. Like,
Right.
7 niggas beating you down
Exactly. It got
the way they really want to.
a lot worse. You saw what happened on the bowling alley. He was leaking, like
Yeah.
bleeding from the.
That shit would have been worse.
Exactly. A little bit worse.
And this is just me personally. Like,
So-
even when I got up, like, oh, they let me get up. Y'all let me get up. I'm not walking to try to get to the baby. No, I'm running. I'm hitting somebody. Y'all not just gonna pack me out like this.
Nah, the
bro.
baby. I mean, he used to packing niggas out. Like, you know, pack them out for a good minute, and then all right, we gotta get up out of here. It's too hot now.
But
Like,
yeah, I'm not
go ahead and get out
I'm
here
not
before
calmly
it gets too
walking
deep, man. You
to
know,
try.
boys
Bro.
come and shit.
And then
And
like,
this man, the baby, killed somebody in Walmart.
yeah,
He killed somebody in Walmart. So you think you just can go up to him and just try to
have a normal
conversation after you
conversation.
just said you gonna whoop his ass? Come on now.
Hey, come on though.
That's what I'm saying, man. He had to predict the ass whipping.
Right. Had
But
to.
he like, man, nah, man. I'm your daughter's uncle, man. You ain't about to kill me, is you?
Right. Yeah.
Is you? Please don't kill me in this bed.
Yeah, he ain't gonna kill him. He ain't gonna kill him. He can't do that. He can't do that.
That'd be sick.
Right.
Having to tell your daughter when she get older, like, why you burnt your uncle out. That's a wild ass
Yeah, that's some sick shit.
moment y'all gonna have to have. But
Then-
shit, this is a wild ass moment they gonna have to have. Like, damn, why you pack my fucking uncle out after
Everything's
bowling
on
out?
camera, bruh. Everything's on camera.
I know.
And then his sister came to his defense. Was like, "Yo, y'all some lame ass
What's
niggas."
that bogus shit she said?
I don't know.
You want me to play that shit he said after he got his ass whipped?
Yeah, yeah. I love hearing niggas.
I bet you that shit would have been I've been slippery, nigga. I would have been throwing, nigga. It would have been on, my nigga. I bet you that shit would have been I've been slippery, nigga. I would have been throwing, nigga. It would have been on, my nigga. I bet you that.
That's all it was on that clip.
I bet you.
Exactly. You're all them niggas, right?
Oh yeah. He's
Exactly.
about to give all them niggas up.
Right.
But
But you got a sister?
Nah, man. Well, I got a stepsister.
You got a sister?
But I don't have any blood sisters.
Okay.
yeah, I got 2 of them.
I know. I got a sister. So, if you was Mr. Bills and you saw your sister, I'm not gonna say getting beat online. I'm gonna say you saw the same situation he saw of his sister just getting embarrassed online. Do you feel like you're supposed to protect your sister in that moment and say these things that Mr. Bill said, or
Oh yeah. It's smoke. It's just that, but
What are they
But
going
don't-
through again?
I guess
Like this
yeah,
type shit?
Yeah,
like
you just gonna,
like pretty much like domestic shit. Like like nobody got beat, but it was just like
it's
this is called
it's
shit.
it's embarrassing.
right.
I don't know, man.
You got called
Honestly, I really don't know.
a side chick.
It's like I mean, there's smoke, but if you feel like you gotta like, well, you go as far as he did, which is like whole like making videos. And stuff
Yeah,
like
I'm not recording myself screaming like that. That's one thing I can tell you right now.
Right.
That's not happening.
Right.
But like on some like like I'm more thinking, is it some on site shit? Like, is it on site? Is that what you asking me? Definitely a conversation, but I mean, I'm definitely not about to pull up where he's at. Dolly. That's for
Exactly.
fuck shit.
Oh no.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell y'all niggas right now. If any one of y'all niggas put hands on my sister, I'm not pulling up solo. It's gonna be me and a couple niggas, bro. I'm gonna win this fight. Like, I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this fight. And if it's not me and a couple niggas, it's gonna be me and something else. Like you're not walking out here
You
just.
gotta see see this nigga for years to come because his daughter's your niece. So you got to make that shit known, nigga.
Sister gotta have a life too.
Yeah. But and then I'm gonna be mad at my sister if my sister know your boy, like you know your boyfriend got hands and you just let me walk in.
Y'all sit there and do all of that, and then they fuck around and get back together.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
That's
gonna happen. You're right though. But the thing is,
and then you know what I'm saying, and then it's like you kind of end up like, bro, this is what you want. Why bother? Like how you approach it, you still going to do that every time they do that and put it on the internet? No, it's like, man.
No, what I was saying.
As long as he ain't.
It's like
as long as he ain't whooping on her, bro. Like I'm like, as long as shit ain't getting physical out there. Like, y'all sitting there just cussing each other out. I'm like, bro, leave. Find the strength to leave.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, I'm not about to go crazy.
What I would say is I don't appreciate like when I say it's smoke, I just go up to him like, look, I don't appreciate how you treated my sister. You put it online, all that shit, which is cool, right? Nah. I'm going to the man to man because you know, niggas are somewhat similar in some aspects. So I feel like go up to him like a man, see how it goes.
Now, the baby, like, this is in the 100 millions of streams. Like he's hot and he's feeling himself on another level.
Yeah. I already know.
You approaching him on some shit like that he's probably already being immature towards.
Right.
And the public guy, he might not,
But the thing is, he a man first.
That.
He already got daughters.
Yeah, you got daughters.
It's like put it in a perspective.
And you see what they do to their uncles. He do to their uncles.
Yeah. But I think the reason why I think he did that is like,
but you have to you have to approach him though.
Yeah,
like
you gotta say
better
something.
or worse. Like, hey man, it's just like
gotta say something. You just can't say nothing.
You was wilding, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
for sure.
But to your one point, if I whoop a nigga ass for my sister because he was putting her hands on her or just doing some uncalled for shit, and then she just got back with the nigga, then that's on you, bro. Like I ain't got that's kind of on you. Like I did my part as a brother by handling the situation the first time. If you go back to the nigga, then I'm not stepping in again. Like I'm not gonna risk my freedom twice just to.
There's only so much you can do for bro, as a big brother. Honestly, big brother role is it's a complicated role, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm the little brother in this situation. Because my sister older than me, but
see, I never had to deal with these situations because, like I said, I have a stepsister, so it's like she does her thing, and like I don't even know about it. So it's like when I see her, it's all love and shit. So it's like I don't really see like the ugly. So it's like,
I feel you on that.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
I done seen the ugly before, and it's like luckily for me, like a lot of times, like I'm not there, or it just like the person don't really come around me too much. I'm not even speaking on my sister, just like other people in my family. But yeah, it's one dude. Like when I see him, like we gonna have a conversation, and it's probably not gonna really be a conversation, but I just don't like
family members.
Well, yeah, he technically family, but it is what it is, bro.
Married in, huh?
Nah, that's some weird shit. I can't even get into it. It's really some weird shit. It'll be like I'll be exposing my whole life on the spot.
Yo, did the baby go do that freestyle after he put the beats on?
Yeah. That shit was kind of hard, though. I feel it.
Right, play a little clip of it.
Yeah, man, go ahead and play.
That's fire, right?
That shit was fire.
That's crazy, putting the beats and then
going to do a freestyle.
Hey, that's hip hop.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Because like if I'm not mistaken, he had the same outfit on, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he had the same outfit on.
Maybe he might just do the cap on the goddamn. Hey. Brandon right here, nigga.
Hey,
Brandon Bills. Yeah, bro. He should have put some bars and beating down Bills. Like he should have just like snuck it in at the end.
That would have been sick.
All life I've been trail beating down Bills. Something like ended like that.
He definitely gonna say that shit in like a record. Like he definitely gonna get off like I whooped my daughter's uncle's ass because he thought he thought he was tough or some shit. Like it's gonna get told.
Don't do that, bro. Your daughter gonna need her uncle when she grow up, man. She gonna love
Is
that
she,
nigga.
though?
She gonna love that nigga, bro. Then she gonna be like, damn, man, why is there footage out there that you whooped on?
Right.
You and your boys. It wasn't just you. It was you and your boys. Like I really duffed my uncle out.
Yeah, man.
Back in the day, huh?
Because I think one of the dudes that held on was the baby brother, and like that's her uncle too. So it's like both her uncles fighting and shit. So it's like
Family affairs, man. Family affairs.
Yeah. So we all agree that you know, the baby ain't do nothing wrong.
Nah, I don't know.
He handled business, right?
Yeah, he handled his business.
I don't know.
Ain't the only person that did anything wrong was Mr. Bills. You should have just popped off, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Or after you got the beats, just start hitting random people. Like, I'm not going out like that. Like, if a nigga just start beating my ass and then let me get up and I got the strength to get up, bro, I'm just popping on random people, dog. Like, at that point, it's just
another fade, nigga.
I just got jumped.
Nah, because
So you just want to keep getting beat down.
Hey, bro, I'm going out like a
in
man,
certain
bro.
situations, you might swing on the wrong person.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Like,
they gonna shoot your ass. They ain't gonna fight. They gonna
this
shoot your
nigga's
ass.
a madman. Put him down.
Right.
And shit, that's what happened. I'm assuming what happened in Kodak Black situation. Something happened earlier this morning, or whatever.
Yeah. I saw
You
that.
gonna have to inform me on this because I don't know much on it.
I don't know. I guess there was at a Justin Bieber party. I guess Justin Bieber is hanging out with black people.
Was it
again.
a party?
Yeah.
He's hanging out with black people.
Was it like? It was like no house party. It was like at a
Nah,
club.
it's just
type
at a club.
hosted
Yeah,
party.
it was at a club.
I was about to say, wow.
And then you just see Kodak Black and his people jumping on somebody, and you just hear gunshots. And it's been reported that Kodak Black was one of the people that got shot.
They said where he got hit.
No, they ain't say where you got hit.
Well, they ain't talking like he's fighting for his life or nothing. So
Nah, I ain't seen that type of. Like, I hope
hopefully
not.
it's not that bad.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
'Cause I know. Yeah, y'all young niggas fuck with Kodak heavy. I fuck with Kodak too. I know how y'all young niggas give it up for Kodak.
Yeah. R.I.P. King Von, man. R.I.P. Dolph too.
Yeah, RP
RP,
these legends, bro. Y'all been hearing what's going on with the young Dolph situation? Like with the people that they charging with his murder?
Actually, no.
It's a lot of weird shit going on. Like, saw some shit where like the nigga that shot him, one of the niggas, I guess his name is Straight Drop. He got arrested like a couple years back for like shooting 3 people and only did like 6 months.
Oh,
Was he an informant or something?
I don't know. He got sentenced to 5 years in prison
Putting work in for the feds in the streets.
and only did 6 months of the prison time.
That's the only thing that adds up and like that. I don't
right. I also saw he went to court or whatever, and he told the judge that he didn't have enough money for a lawyer, so they gave him a court appointed. So it's like you're gonna fight a murder with a court appointed lawyer. That shit, it ain't looking good though.
And it's sad. And this is why I be telling like little niggas to get out the streets, bro. Cause most likely you're not gonna get killed by an honorable nigga, like where you can be like, okay, that nigga killed me. That's what's up. Most likely you're gonna get killed by a bitch nigga, a broke nigga, a pussy nigga. Like you gonna get turned in by a snitch nigga. It's just like, bro, it's just live your life, young dudes, and don't go down this path. And your life was really just taken away for nothing. For nothing.
Yeah.
Oh man. What else was going on, man? Still in Black History Month.
This should be a good conversation. I want to find it. Since we got somebody with a clothing line. How do you feel about black people shopping so heavy with the top white designers? And even though they getting disrespected, they really don't like you. They really don't want you to wear their shit. They just like they're married to the drip. I should say. How you feel about that?
So you talking about like the big designers, as in like
like Gucci, like recently, what was it, like yesterday? All right, Jim Jones was wilding. He was on he was in a Gucci store and he went live and shit because he was saying like he was in there for hours shopping, ran up a tab about 29,000, but like they ain't really showing them love in there. Like they like treating them like a nigga in there. Like they ain't pouring no sparkling water, no champagne. I guess the shit they do when you out there spending racks. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm spinning rack, you better. If I'm spinning racks,
Yeah, you better pull out something.
Yeah.
And he was talking how like he was looking for the manager. Everybody playing dumb, like they don't know who the manager is. Like everybody's just a regular coworker, just looking at this nigga like, yo, when you gonna leave?
right.
type shit, and he just in there for like a couple hours, just going live, wilding, and like, where the manager at,
Right.
so I can, I guess, try to force an apology out and still
Right.
spend bread with you.
See, so my opinion on that is that if you decide you're gonna rock some stuff like that, don't forget that you like you said, a nigga. So like, don't think that I personally wouldn't go, especially if I have experience like that. But I'm just saying that if you do go, don't think that they fuck with you or they fucking with you. Like, you a nigga, like you literally giving your money to them. So it's a business transaction. It's not a relationship, pretty much. So don't go in there thinking that like these high guys are actually meeting the owners of these clothing brand or designers too. And with that being said, don't think that it's all you're one of them, because they can make you feel like you're one of them, but then they'll show you. So
Yeah, they'll definitely show you quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Like, your whole clothing line, like at the lowest level, a motherfucking sales rep is supposed to help you find what the fuck you want to look for.
Definitely.
Like, they're the ones like
Definitely.
trained to
Especially-
be like, this nigga in here walking around, man.
right.
Like, come on, bro. When you leaving, like, type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like,
Matter of fact, I got a
what
story.
makes you want to stay there and just be like, yo, nah, I'm gonna have to find something to justify me still doing business with you because I need the drip.
And I got a story. So I was in this was my college at State had a bowl game in Alabama, and me and my homeboys went there to the game. On the way back, we were going through Atlanta. We stopped at Lennox.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, fuck it, let's go to Lennox. We never been. We heard all this shit about it. So keep in mind, we got on App State gear. We just got sweatpants on.
Yeah.
I think one of my niggas got on flip flops. I got on a pair of Forces, but it's like a regular chill fit. So we go into Gucci, and there's already security guards there and like black suits, like standing and shit. So we get there, and my homeboy goes touching shit.
Yeah.
So there's like this T-shirt, this white T-shirt there for like $800. Then there's like a belt over here, and my homeboy picked up the belt, and he picked it up. I went in and seen him. I already saw how the security guards looking at us. So I was like, shit, they ain't having this shit. When my homeboy had a belt, he dropped it on accident. 3 security guards came behind him and stood like this, like right behind him. Ain't say shit to him, stood behind him. They followed around the whole time. They left. Security guards went back how they were doing. It was like, I never been in that situation in the store. But
Like, what did they be saying like that week of training when they hired
Right.
you? Like, hey man, they black.
right,
You know what to do.
exactly.
Like, what the
Follow.
fuck? How do they like trade you for that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that big into like designer clothes and all that shit. You know, when I got a little bit of money, I did like go crazy on like buying Jordans and shit. But it's just like,
Shoe aside.
yeah, it's facts. I got my fabulous bars off, but it's like, yeah, I'm not getting treated any type of way when I walk in your establishment and you're just like clearly being some type of racist to me. Or
What?
making me uncomfortable. It's like, nah, bro, I just will spend my money somewhere else. I'd rather spend it with somebody like you or other local businesses that where I can see like, okay, I'm helping somebody grow.
That's what I'm saying. You're at the level where you're
I
an,
agree 100%.
you're an influencer.
100%.
Like, you know, you're an influencer, bro. Like, you can definitely like rock pretty much anything that's fly. Like, if it's dope
Yeah.
and whatever. Like, shop away a little bit of it. Or
I don't
Really,
like. I
shout
just don't
out.
like grown men's like bitching sometimes, bro. Especially with shit. It's like, yeah, it's just like, bro, you could have just left.
We've been in Gucci for about an hour, right? And we in Gucci in the VIP,
We've been in Gucci for like 2 hours.
right? Since we came in here, having nobody came and showed us no courtesy, no amenities, no nothing. Period. Not even a drink of water. Asked to speak to manager. Send me a black guy out here that start telling me some bullshit. So they got the black
Ain't
guy
even seen
racial
this.
profiling on black people. Asked to speak to a manager bigger than him. Everybody disappeared. Ain't nobody come out yet. I still ain't getting no sparkling water. I still ain't getting no champagne. I still ain't getting nothing. I didn't have a salesperson inside of my VIP suite the whole time I was there. I had to keep screaming for VIP people to help me out. Now everybody don't know where the real manager is. You heard? I'm tired of this. We spending all this money as entertainers inside these stores. They hire these black people, and these black people are more racist than white people when they get their job. inside
He was
of
definitely
Gucci.
talking to somebody right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he was definitely talking to somebody right there.
That was about 45 more seconds, but he was definitely about to get in his bag. But it was like, yo, he's saying, I'm so tired. Leave.
Yeah. And that's why you just
I'm so tired of these people.
Right.
Leave.
and you know
Exactly.
what?
That's what I'm thinking, bro. I'm like, you still there?
What is keeping you there, bro?
Exactly. You still shopping with them? So like, what's the point of the rant?
Niggas
Like-
married to the drip, bro.
And you know what's crazy?
Married
Jim
to
Jones,
the
if I'm not
drip.
mistaken, he used to have a clothing line called Vamp Life or some shit like that.
It's still a thing, ain't it?
Yeah, like bro, just wear your own shit or go support local creators, bro.
Married
Like
to the drip, bro.
you're in New York. I done seen some dope designers come out of New York, bro. Like fuck with them, bro. You don't gotta fuck with
There's a
Gucci.
million designers.
Yeah.
That nigga wasting hours in Gucci, frustrated. Why? Hey, yo, he must have picked out some hard ass shit. Like,
He had to.
He had some shit he could not let go of. He's like, bro, nah, I ain't getting up out of here without this. But I ain't about to let y'all just disrespect me like that. Yo, man, nah, man. Somebody got to tweet at Jim Jones or something, ask him like, bro, what you get from Gucci, bro? That shit better be fired. Dog.
Hey, you know I'm
Shit
going
better
to,
be fired. So
you know I'm going
Shit
to
for that,
tag
he
him.
better got a mean discount for that rant, bro. He better got everything free.
Nah.
And I still ain't going back. I appreciate the free shit. I still ain't coming back though.
But this happens every other year. It was another a rapper that was in like a Gucci store and they basically did the same thing they did to Jim Jones, but like it was a little bit more worse. Like they was just following this nigga around like he was in men's society and like hurry up and buy type shit. Like yeah, I forgot who it was, but like this shit happens every other year and like that's why I'm kind of tired of hearing. It's like, bro, like fuck with your peoples, man. Stop chasing after the white man, bro.
I mean, bro, clearly like they're teaching you that in training, bro.
Yeah,
I never had
gotta
one
be.
of those jobs, so I really don't know how they give it up in training. But they're giving like some type of subliminal messages, like, yeah, do this.
Hey, I will say this though. I seen a video of a jewelry store. I seen it yesterday. It was a bunch of niggas, like literally like damn 15 niggas, like young dudes like us. Well, no, younger than us, not like us. But they went in the jewelry store and hit the glass, boom, taking everything in the mall, taking all the jewelry, all this, taking watches, necklace. They did walk almost the whole store down. The other closing their gates beside them to make sure they ain't come over there, cause a lot of them. And with seeing that, it's like they have, well, the security aspect. I feel like they're right for the security, but there's no excuse for the Jim Jones like incident, as in like not coming up to me trying to sell me something. And you're a rep there, and you're a sales rep. You're supposed to come up to me and make sure I'm comfortable enough to buy anything in the store.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, but the whole security aspect, the where they like pretty much.
I mean, this
Like,
nigga had like
watch
mad
people.
jewelry on his neck.
Right,
That shit
exactly.
really just was like, nah,
Exactly.
this nigga's fucking flex.
Exactly.
And
Exactly. Like seeing that, you're like, oh, this man got money. So hey, I'll make sure he's
Yeah, like
comfortable.
3 of them.
Exactly. Make sure he's comfortable. You need anything? I could bring you this, do this, that, and the third.
Oh, he might actually be one of the blacks that got money.
Right,
Like,
right,
why is it such a
right.
like surprise? Like, yo, your black ass ain't got no money.
Exactly.
Why is that so surprising?
It's
And that's the sad part, bro. Like we, it's not. I'm not gonna say racist, but like prejudice. Like, what's the word?
So
When
then
you
what was
being
that?
prejudice.
Prejudice?
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of that. And like, if you're a white person that didn't grow up around black
Still some
people,
racism.
you see black people come in the store and you be like, they can't afford this. Or a experience happened where some black people came in and stole some shit, and now you just look at every black person like, oh, they come in here to steal. It's like, bro, that's not. So white people do the same shit we be doing, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't like it.
man, they don't like the undercover racists, the undercover people who come up to you and act cool with you, and they're like, oh, that's my dog, that's my bro, all this, that, and the third. But then they go home and they're the most racist motherfucker. But,
Facts.
You dealt with that at your white school?
Right. Oh yeah, bro.
I know.
I already know. Like, it
I went to
never
a school
happened
out here called Jack Britt High School. Like, it was mostly whites. Like, we was behind just a little bit. The other half was pretty much us, but it was mostly white. And like, nah, them relationships is funny, bro.
Right. Exactly. Because like, I never seen it like in my personally, but I know that it's there because for one, you hear things and like you can tell somebody move around certain people. You're like, okay, I already know how he moved.
Yeah.
And then you just grow up with like whatever your family values is.
Yup.
And then like where
Yup.
you're white, you growing up like you're watching white news, like you're watching white shows, like That's all you know is that, like, you know, that outlet perspective. Unless you go out your way and, like, you know, you like hip hop or something, and then you dive into like black culture and shit. Like, you wouldn't really know.
Yeah, you can find out how somebody stands on racism if you talk about interracial dating.
Yeah,
like
that's my favorite conversation.
It's like if you ask somebody, like you ask one of them, hey, would you date a black girl? Would you date a black guy? Or if their parents let them date a white girl or a black guy or whatever, and usually they'll be like, they're probably lie and say yeah, but you can tell when they're lying and then all that shit. So it's like
off rip, it's a lie.
It's like a lie because when your daddy fucking fall out, you bring a black dude home.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Check out the Ft Marquise podcast. Follow them on Instagram, subscribe to them on YouTube. If you ever 757, check out Eminem's Exotics. You know what I mean?